Remember her?
Trying to think of an appropriate illustration for what I'm doing. The foundation holding you up right now back at home. I don't know. I'm trying to think of a better one.
Always. Yeah, I'm off digging and running equipment and all the farm work. Kay's doing all the farm work right now. How are you feeling about it?
Better when the weather's nicer. Alright. Check to make sure everybody's doing good.
Yeah, this is all good stuff.
It's a lot right now back here. I'm trying to figure out how to minimize and streamline some of our barn stuff. We got a lot of stuff here down by the barn. I would love to get them out. So actually maybe you and I can talk about that. I got too many bulls and cows down here. So everything's getting really mucky already and it's only October. So I don't like that. We had piglets. We're going back and forth about whether we keep pigs over the winter. And my son loves his pigs. That's why we got him. He loves them. And we knew both gilts are pregnant. One ended up having her piglets. And we walked out and he saw those little piglets and the little hut. And she did such a good job with them. Puppies.
Hey, not puppies.
Piglets.
Wow. Look at them. Uh-oh. She'll come running for a bucket. Look at that. Look at that.
They have babies.
What? Oh, he's going to see him. Now remember, don't go in there with Mama. She's going to be real protective.
Mommy, can we always get baby pigs? Yeah, baby pigs.
Well, why don't we feed them, and I think that'll distract them enough we could go in and see.
Oh, they're so cute. Look at them.
Look.
Yeah, look at this tail wagging happening.
Piggies! Baby piggies!
And somebody's getting ready to be bred. Oh yeah.
Oh, baby pigs!
Look.
Oh, we both got it.
Hey, look at that.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's breeding. Look, he doesn't know. So what is this?
Wait, don't go in that.
Baby.
March fudge.
March. March.
So piggies.
They are adorable.
So, who's in America? Can you see them?
How many are there?
14.
13. How many are there though?
All that.
So it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
So he saw his little piglets walking around, and I hear the look on his face. It's like, oh great.
What are those? Who's piggies? How many you got there?
8.
All right.
Now we have to keep piglets forever because he's so proud of them, and his little face was just beaming. Mommy, aren't they so cute? And I was like, yes. I was like,
Nice little piggy.
I don't like pigs. I don't like pigs. Austin takes care of the pigs, and Austin's not going to be around all winter. So I have to take care of pigs. Can we do anything to make me not have to take care of pigs?
I think we could get him outside soon.
Yeah.
Yeah. About while I'm operating, otherwise
Well,
it's super
but I
boring.
thought we could start talking about it now if you want to segue to it.
No, I think the piglet thing's great.
Oh, okay. We're going to talk about piglets now.
No, that was that. I think I'm just gonna say I
Oh,
love
so
you
what
and
are
I
we
gotta
saying
go.
now? Oh.
Just-
No, you could say something like, I'm truly
Oh, well, give me a
lucky,
chance.
lucky
Give me a
man.
chance to, without you setting me up with the compliment I'm supposed to give you. Give me a shot. It was rolling tape.
Okay, go.
I'm so proud of my farm wife. She handles all this stuff. You're the peers holding the foundation.
Better your illustration.
Holding our foundation up right now.
Okay.
And I know it's a lot of work, so.
Could you do one thing before you go though, really, that I can't do?
What?
Can you dump this wheelbarrow for me? Into the
Oh,
gator?
yeah. I got the muscles. I've been leaving early every day to get to the property and get work done. You gonna film me actually doing something? I got operators and deliveries and all this other stuff going on, and I gotta be there. And that means morning chores Kay's doing without me, and evening chores, because by the time I get home at night, it's too late. Oh boy.
You need both of us?
Well, without our piece there, this thing can't support it.
If we both take a side, we could probably do it.
This is really heavy.
That's all that pig stuff. It's wet. Nice dead chicken you got there. She will go to the compost.
Oh my.
And you can help.
See how it like bends like that?
I see. How did it get lost?
When you dump it.
Don't do that. What's it smell like? Pig?
Pig poop.
Yeah.
Nothing worse than pig poop. Up to work we go. Here we are, back at the pond. And we have made some serious progress on it. When you're looking for a site to put a pond, generally the most efficient way to do it is not to find a flat spot and excavate a pond. It's to find like a ravine or a gully and dam the end. And that's pretty much where we placed our dam. We actually have pretty much the entire dam done.
No one wander off the damn tour.
So what we got to do today, we have to figure out, is our dam level.
And please take all the damn pictures you want.
And we have to see how far we have to come back into this high ground here, how far we have to excavate to get our 1/4 acre of a pond. That's been our goal from day one.
Now, are there any damn questions?
If we could get that with at least 6 to 8 feet of depth, that's some general good area in the pond where fish can go to when everything starts to freeze and get cold, we should have a not only great pond for watering our livestock, but also a great pond for sustaining fish, being able to catch fish and eat fish out of it. The ecosystem in the pond will be more stable. Everything's better with a bigger pond to a certain point. At that point, once you get really big, it becomes a lot more expensive in creating the pond and managing it and that sort of thing. So we're kind of trying to find that sweet spot. I'm gonna shoot some grades, run some measurements, and see how are we looking on pond size right now. Okay. It's bird hunting season, so I have my dog crate in the back of the van, and I also have all my tools and stuff for this project here all together in case I want to split real quick and go on a bird hunt or go and do all this stuff. Let's take the wheel out today. First thing we're going to do is actually measure and see if we are big enough with the pond. Awesome. So the pond moved a lot from our original idea. Having moved the pond so many times, I really wasn't sure this morning coming here if it was big enough or not. I gotta make sure that we get a 1/4 acre pond. After all this work, that ecosystem's gotta tick, 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 run smoothly. I just measured us. We are 100 wide, and lengthwise, we're about 100 on the front. I'm shooting for about 11,000 square foot surface area on the top, so we got to dig a little bit more on one side here, but we're doing really, really well. I better get digging. We got a lot more digging to do, and I really want to see this pond done and catching water by the weekend. Funny, we're at this stage where it doesn't look any different than it did yesterday. It's kind of like, are we doing anything? Are we making any progress here? But yes, we absolutely are. At this point, we're getting fine-tuned. We lowered the high side of the dam in the back today because it was a little bit high. I actually went around and I shot the elevations on this whole pond. And I learned that the back dam was high, the front part of the dam was 4 feet low, and I didn't want to build it up 4 more feet. So then I went down into the pond to see how much depth we have. I'm shooting for 8 feet. We had 8 feet, but if we lowered the back dam, we would only have like 6. So we're just fine-tuning everything. We lowered the back dam, we were raising the front part of the dam, and I went down in the center and I dug deeper so we can maintain our 6 to 8 foot depth that we want to be able to keep the fish going. So although it doesn't look much different than it did yesterday, we are getting closer and closer. Plus Danny's doing a really good job pushing off behind the dam, leveling. We'll have a nice flat area back there to plant and places to start putting trees and plants and all kinds of good stuff. So little bit by bit we're getting there. Starting to really look like, starting to really look like a pond now. We got our dam in the back all formed up. We actually shot grades not too long ago to make sure that the dam is all at the same elevation. What we found was back in that corner, all the way around to about right there, all that, right on. And then this is a little low in here, so we're gonna just fill this out. Now the whole dam is at the right elevation It's been compacted. We're all pretty much gold in there. And then what we have to do is just dig back, line the bottom of the pond back into the hillside here, pack the clay in there. And then of course, before we're all done, we got to make sure that we've put places for water to go in a big rain. We need to have some overflow pipes, but we're really we're making a lot of progress, and it's really good. Yeah, I miss home. I'm so used to like being on my homestead every day, working with my wife and kids. This is so much fun, but I like being home with everybody. So it's one of those things, like I'm excited for this section of the project to be done. Still got a ton more to do, but at least it'll come in waves, and I'll have a couple days back at the homestead, catch up on homestead things. Right now, Kay's holding down the fort. She's doing a great job. Actually, she's probably getting out ready to milk a cow right about now. Meanwhile, I'm over here playing in the dirt. I think I have the easier job, for sure. I get to play in the machine all day while she's taking care of the homestead and milking the cows.
While Austin's at the new property, I am kind of tackling all the farm stuff myself during the week. On the weekend, he helps like set up infrastructure to make everything a little easier, but 5 days a week, morning and evening chores are falling on me right now. So let's do it. Segway. You're an escape sheet, huh? A bit woolly. Goodness. These are supposed to be out in the field right now, but somebody's coat's so thick, I think the electric fence doesn't shock her like she should, so she's out again. Naughty thing.
Come.
Like she owns the place. Naughty thing. This is one of the lambs we bottle fed. She's pretty friendly. Ethel. That's Ethel. I got them new feed yesterday. Just like a sweet feed. She likes it. And you probably want some of this too. Naughty sheep. I asked the kids to get me some containers, like a bowl to put the cat's milk in. They found me a We tried actually to like scale back all the farm stuff for coming into building season. I don't know. Pigs are having babies, and I got cow milking twice a day, so I wouldn't say we were successful in downsizing. I have my daughter put little Ethel back where she belongs. Bigger interior, this way. Alright.
You may be wondering, who's this Mr. Guy? Yeah, he's our new buck to breed these girls to. And as you can see, he's very eager to. So yeah. Ow! Don't bite! But he's the same breed. He's a Nigerian dwarf buck. Would you stop? He has very good milky lines, so we should get a lot more milk out of him. Would you knock it off? We should have spring kids. So yeah. What are those sounds? Thick baby.
First thing I try to get everybody slightly pacified before I start milking because I don't want all the chickens running around me when I'm in there. Get the calf out. Pressure pump. Just recently switched her milking setup, so she usually goes in the wrong way. Come on. Not that way. Not that way. This way. So she's still getting used to going in on the reverse side. There you go, good girl. I did that because the milker was hanging off so much to the side that it wasn't milking out half of her udder the right way. So just getting used to it. Finish eating. She takes her time. I'll open her up so she can walk out when she's finished. Here, Bootsy. Come on, Bootsy. Come on. You want your milk? Bootsy. Come on. Here. Yeah, I know. There you go. I learned my lesson. I put my face up against her to look in. Bam! She climbs up on the door now and I got slammed in the face with it. Alright, come on. Look how fat. They're so pudgy. You're so pudgy.
They're curious, piglets.
They are growing so good, these ones. Wee, all the way home.
They almost have white. Like there's one. This one. We got some piggies on the loose.
How far they'll go.
Piggies on the loose. That one, if you look closely, there's a feather on its nose. This one is such an adventure. Camera strap.
She's eating. I'm gonna clean her spot up. It's not so mucky. They are my least favorite to feed right now. So Austin has to, this weekend, give me a better system for feeding them. He has to set up the prison feeding system, he calls it.
getting later in the day here, and I just don't see us finishing this dig today. I really wanted to have this pond dig done. It's the end of the week. Oh, sorry. And I know next week these machines need to go back home, and this pond dig not being done today means our foundation dig is going to start off being behind schedule. There's good reasons why it happened, good excuses. Doesn't make it any better. It stinks. I was hoping to have all the digging done this week. Maybe what I'll do is I'll sneak over here over the weekend and dig through the weekend. It's tough. I miss home. I miss being with all my kiddos and Kay, and we've built this life that we get to be together so much, and throughout our day we have lunch together, breakfast, lunch, dinner. I'm always home. If something goes wrong on the farm, I'm there. I hate not being there, and to give up a weekend too, I don't want to. But there are times when life requires hustle. For years we've been homesteading full time, every single day working together side by side on our homestead. But since this project has begun, it's starting to feel a lot like it used to back in Connecticut when I was a construction worker. All week long, I was away on the job running heavy equipment. Kay and the kids were back at the homestead taking care of the animals and putting together the list of things that needed to be fixed or improved over the weekend when I was actually there to help. So the stanchion is made up of 3 parts: the head gate, the sides, and then the manger in the front. Kay and I love homesteading together. That's why we've built this life where we can spend every day working side by side. But now, starting this new homestead from scratch, instead of running side by side, it feels like we're running a relay race. Passing the baton back and forth between us during those few short moments that we're actually together for the day. I so miss working next to Kay all day. Thank goodness this is just temporary, and it won't be long. We'll be back together, homesteading side by side at our new homestead on Sunny Mountain. If I can just get this pond finished. Well, the bad news is we didn't finish on time. But the good news is today, we're gonna have some fun!
I guess what you're saying is it's good we didn't finish on time, so now we can come play in this big hole.
That's right, we can play in the hole. The week's over, today's the weekend, and instead of working here all day, I thought it'd be way more fun to just bring the kids and imagine what we could make this awesome pond into. So we're gonna have some fun today.
Feel this play.
So just imagine, guys, this is all gonna be underwater.
It's all where the fish are gonna swim.
This is a shower.
I mean, it's clay, it's probably good fun.
I can't see it.
Come here, guys. All right, come see this. You've been hearing about it. You've been watching videos. What do you think so far of our progress?
This is like the big reveal. This looks like a pond. Up until now, it's like, yeah, there's piles of dirt everywhere. It seems so weird to just make a pond. I guess if you got the equipment, you can do it.
Yeah,
Oh.
you can. Okay, bud, what are you most excited about? The pond.
Fishing and swimming. Yeah, some catfish, some sunny, some bluegill, some bass.
No. Putting salt in. Putting tire salt in. Gonna put tire salt in.
Do you want to go swimming in this pond?
Can you, Daddy?
Yes. Okay, so honey, what are you most excited about for the pond?
Swimming.
Yeah? What else are you excited about?
Fishing.
For what?
Fish.
What kind of fish?
I don't know.
What kind of fish do you want to put in here?
Catfish.
Whoa, nice. Why?
Kind of yummy.
Not a girl. What kind of fish do you want in this pond?
Hippos.
Hippos.
And lionfish.
Hippos and lionfish. Boy, that's pretty exotic.
And dangerous.
Ow! It
Swimming. We were talking about putting in a zip line from the house to the pond.
That
so
would
we
be
could just
pretty,
left on cannonball.
pretty epic.
Yeah.
Oh, you're not kidding.
What am I not kidding about?
So much clay.
So much clay!
I've heard the videos. I didn't believe it.
If there's one thing we've learned from a decade of homesteading, you're never really done. You're never finished. There's always another job to do, another problem to fix. So, although we do have to complete this pond and eventually this entire homestead from scratch, we're going to make sure we also are enjoying this process as we build our new homestead together as a family. Speaking of which, if you're wondering why we're leaving a perfectly good farm to build a homestead from scratch, watch this video here.